Right, it's time for Join Us Interactive, and Aisha is here wearing something very red.
Happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Aisha.
So, Gloria already commented on your tie, so I don't want to talk about it. But it's nice. I haven't seen it before.
You
This is my
haven't?
first time.
I've worn it.
Probably I haven't taken note.
But I haven't seen this dress too before.
Okay, it was worn specially for you, Israel.
Ah.
And so happy Valentine to you at home, and I'm sure you're already in your red. And so complete it with a glass of cold juice and relax and enjoy this conversation. It's on facebook.com/joinnewsontv, and on Twitter it's on Join News on TV. All right. So over the past few days, the conversation around the Bank of Ghana's 4.6 billion cedi project to build an infrastructure to make mobile money transfer across networks easier has been intense. The move is expected to create a system, particularly in transferring money across different financial and non-financial institutions. But many feel the system, which will be known as a Ghana retail payment system, will be expensive, especially because of the involvement of the Sibton Switch Services Limited, which is a foreign company. Question I ask, do you think this system is so important for the government to commit such a huge amount of money for its implementation?
If what they want is one company who can provide it, then fine. But if not, and those who bid low can provide at the same quality, then it's not good. The issue is we are only talking about the money that we are paying, but you are not telling me how the values that we are going to get out of it. If I have it, then I will do that is a cost and benefit analysis to see whether it's worth or not.
I don't think so, because this morning on your network, the discussion that was held with Kojo, somebody said he could do it for peanuts. So why do we then have to spend 4 point something billion? It's not good. And again, we are saying we want to promote our own, and our own is doing it for practically nothing. Then we must encourage him to do that. So if it's possible for this thing to be abrogated, then let's have it.
I don't think it's so much important looking at our current economy and the situation at hand. I think they should look for another source where the price is much cheaper and they can be able to save money than all these billions of money into just mobile money transfer. I don't think it's going to help the economy.
All right, so those are some interesting comments from the street. A lot of comments are coming on our Facebook platform. Israel, let's check them out.
Kwesi Boateng says, to me, it's prudent. Since the country wants to promote the use of electronic cash or cashless society as practiced in advanced countries. Looking at the amount the nation is spending on replacing and producing our currency in circulation, I am in support of it. Richard Kweku Frimpomanso says it is absolutely unnecessary, especially as our new president needs some new cars. So really, in fact, fuel prices keep soaring. This government is borrowing. LPG prices are so high, the city is suffering, and many other things are nosediving. So the monies could be used to address them. And hashtag Iradi Bejistiano, you add to it. Kofi Sam says, I think it's time anyone or organization whose conduct depicts acts of unpatriotism be brought within the caveat of the law. One day, the presidents will no longer be attractive to corrupt leaders. Demdie says Ghana is broke, so question is, where from such ostentatious amount? Do we prioritize our needs at all as a country?
And Prince Nuruddin Baumia says, interesting times ahead. Momoni Abdul Kasim says, hey, our leaders, why? Is it because there's too much money? And TZTA Men says, when will Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana progress? And those are some of your comments on Facebook. Also, government has denied allegations that it has authorized the deportation of some Ghanaians living abroad. It says it is a deliberate attempt to malign the minister. Now, the Foreign Minister, Ayoko Botwe, says the government rather intends to introduce a policy that will make Ghana attractive for Ghanaians living abroad to return home. What do you think? Is that I mean, what do you think is the most important thing that can be done to make the country very attractive, to prevent migration of the youth to other countries in search of greener pastures?
We should make our policies work. Because if there are policies and they are not being put to use, then there is no need putting those policies down. The policies shouldn't be only in our constitutions. They should put them to practice so that we will know that if I'm to do this, this is what I think you should know is that when they go there, the policies work. If I have a visa and all my documents are correct, I can get a good job there. But if I'm here in my own country and there's nothing to do, then why not? I have the edge to go, because the reason why I'm leaving is to make ends meet. And if I'm in my own country and I can't make ends meet, then it's better I leave.
Well, I think Ghana needs jobs. Okay, there are many youth out there who are not doing anything and who want to work. Well, it's not about going to do anything outside. It's all about jobs, going to do something to get something for your pocket and then to come and do something here in Ghana. Okay, and if there are no jobs here in Ghana, I mean, what do you stay here for? There are no opportunities, what do you stay here for? You understand? So I think that the new government that has come should be able to create opportunities, okay, such that even if the government itself cannot create the jobs, I think there should be opportunities. You should create the avenues for young guys who want to do something to be able to do so.
For me, I think that the government should maintain the light. If there is light, private companies will be running. So if private companies will be running, more people will not depend on the government employment. So it will make people come and invest. It will make people come and open companies since they know that the light is constantly there. But if the lights go off and you have to depend on the generator, the cost of running the company will be high.
The most important thing is to create the job in our country, to prevent them from going, because when you look at Ghana, if you don't know anybody, you can't get a job. It's very difficult to get a job. So when we create the employment environment, it will let people stay in Ghana.
All right, so people think that we can actually do quite a few things to make the country attractive, Israel.
There's a whole lot we can do.
And you think that will work?
Oh yeah, it will work. Well, if the country is prosperous, people wouldn't find the need to want to go out there. Yeah, people will travel, all right, but there won't be as many people wanting to
travel, of course, home sweet home,
yeah,
right?
they'll travel, they'll go enjoy some holidays and come back.
And come back, not to stay there forever.
Like you do regularly.
Oh, you see. Let's check what you've been saying on Facebook.
Richard Kweku from Bowman says, Ghanaians in the diaspora are very angry about what the foreign minister is alleged to have said. Thank God she has come out to clarify. Ghanaians are not ready to come home, especially when the disgrace keeps soaring since this government came. The latest release from the presidency is most annoying. And then Kweku Tiger says, which statement? And Richard comes back and says, the recent one appointing some people to the Council of State. Okay, what is most annoying about that? Kwesi Boateng says, our resources should be put into areas where they are needed most, and state institutions should be well empowered to be efficient. Corruption should be discouraged in the society. Even that cry, some of us will travel. Eduku Dai says, why would I want to return to Ghana if I have a good job in the UK or Canada? It's to live in filth or listen to propaganda or sleep in doom. So I beg, bring something else.
But it takes you and I to make it a better place to live. Don't forget that.
So true.
And Kofi Sam Klinsman says, improve agriculture, create market for our own products, reduce taxes and expand the tax net, block all potential looting government sectors, let public officials who engage in corrupt practices pay twice the amounts spent and be instantly demoted or 4 years imprisonment, and Ghana will be the star of Africa. And TZ, okay, Demede Simon says, the love for one's country and the virtue of patriotism are fast depleting. And Sagrafito Kia Kontonsko says, ask Nanado. What should I ask Nanado? Okay. Right, so I told you earlier, it's all in the air. It's all about love. And with the roses and chocolates and red all over the place in the spirit of Valentine, this day must really mean a lot to many people. I need you to share with me what Valentine means to you.
Oh, to buy something to dash to someone, something like chocolate or wine or something else. What do you like to buy for the person? Or yeah.
Well, personally, I think it's a day put down for for you to show your loved one love. It's a day for love, basically. That's why I think you buy your loved one a gift. You express how you feel. Well, yeah, that's what I think it's about.
If you have your friend, you can take him out to show him some love, how you care about her, how you love her, buy him some gifts and things. That's what I know about Valentine.
I mean, it's a special day for lovers, you understand? For them to go out, maybe if one have offended the other one, that's the day that they have to sit and solve their problem, That's all.
This morning, I wish him and I give him some gifts, and he called me at the work side and thanked me, and I know that today too, he's going to do something special for me.
Right, so back here in the studio, I want to find out from Israel, what does Valentine mean to you?
Well, Valentine has really no significance for me, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because I've never celebrated Valentine.
You
really.
have never celebrated
No, I haven't.
Valentine?
It just comes as just another day. For me, I believe that love has to be
every day,
celebrated every day.
Every day, not anyway. I think I want to agree with you, but definitely it means a lot to a lot of people. Let's check what you've been sending on our Facebook platform.
So Kofi Sam says, well, I believe Val's Day is an avenue to extend a helping hand to someone, but not a barter emotional trade as executed by some youngsters. I don't think any lady who openly asks for a Val's Day gift be denied. It surprises to those who don't ask at all. Yeah, Bre Ghana Ma with give me this, give me that. Nicholas, because it says, personally, Valentine's Day means an avenue for matured people, including couples, to use Val's Day to resuscitate okay, so why is it? All right, so to resuscitate their dying love, reconcile and forgive wrongs of each other. This must usher people, both married and unmarried, into a new dawn of love, where love doesn't depend on conditionalities, where we love because love is good and not for what we get. And Demdeer says, show of love to people mostly neglected or not loved, orphans, prisoners, sick, etc. It is not the other way around, as some of us may have it or want to have it.
Amadou Ndebugri Benjamin says, to me, it means reflecting on St. Valentine deeds and inculcating them to ourselves. Right, Nana Opoku says, Valentine means saving money so you only buy a gift once a year to your lover. Emmanuel says, praying to St. Valentine for saving us, especially men, from going to war. That's all. And Prince Nuruddin Baumia says nothing meaningful. Okay, so you share same thoughts with Israel. Drizzle God says just sleeping as usual. And Boatin Kenneth Dankwa says it means caring and providing for the needy. Enoch Jamara says, I don't know Val, so I don't honor it. And Abdul Muhib Messi Bimbila says taking care of poor and needy people. Nana Kweku Binim Obibini Bako says, life goes on. Of course, life goes on. So let me say from me and Israel, happy Valentine to you. But let's check the picture of the day. I'm sure you get one for yourself.
All right, so this couple, this has been making the rounds for a while now. You probably would have seen it already. There's a couple lying in bed, and then the lady says, I just had a dream that you bought me a diamond necklace. And the guy says, go back to sleep and wear it. Now that's mean. That's mean. I'm sure the lady was probably hoping that the husband would say, oh, okay, wow, when I get money, I'll buy you some. Or we'll get the hint. We'll get the hint that, well, my wife wants a diamond
Needs
necklace.
something like that. So you
All
could
right.
have said something nice.
Second picture of the day.
And this is so interesting. I think I should get one. Israel, please get this for me as a Val's Day present. I thank you.
So everybody, there's an iPhone, there's an iPhone watch, the iPhone stuff. So
you know, people are just crazy about it. So I'm sure
iPhone slippers.
I'm sure people will be crazy about this. Of course, I'll be the first to get it. Israel, that's your assignment. And if you buy one for me, I will accept. So maybe you go look for an iPhone slippers for me.
So that's what Aisha wants for her Valentine's Day.